Okay, everybody, how are you today? Vilisink back again with ads and Raid Shadow Legends for a fun video because in this one, we're going to take a look at somebody I recently got masteries for. I just decided to put some potions into a 6-star, no books at the moment. That champion is Geomancer, not even the worst build, I'm quite surprised. But he is at the speed he needs to be at. Like between 111 and 118 for Ultra Nightmare, and we're going to take him in and we're going to see purely kind of what the damage potential he can do. Well, if you don't know, Geomancer decrease accuracy on his A1, area attack decent, removes all buffs from a target enemy, then he'll attack. If there's a HP burn, he'll steal the buffs, and he can reduce cooldowns, depletes turn meter, and he will gain the turn meter that that person loses. But what you use him for is his HP burn and his weaken. Primarily the HP burn. If I get lucky with 6 books, which would never ever happen, this should be on a 3-turn cooldown, on a 3-turn duration. But Stone Guard, the passive, decreases the damage all allies receive. Let's just click back on it again. By 15% and deflects that damage onto each enemy under a HP burn placed by Geomancer. So as long as you have Geomancer placing HP burns, you can put a lot of damage back to the clan boss, which is where we're going to take him, giving us obviously a higher score at the end of that 50 turns. If there's multiple champions on the team with that skill, only one will activate, which is you're only going to have one Geomancer. Whenever this champion is attacked, deflects 30% of the damage instead, which is good because he's also the stun target. Deflecting damage on each enemy hit, 30% chance of dealing additional damage equal to 3% of the target's max HP, which I believe procs War Master. So, and his aura is increases ally HP in all battles for 25%. I've only gave him some offensive masteries. Is the game just not looking to load anything I click on? So there is masteries to add on. Support, I don't necessarily need the accuracy, but I could extend the HP burn if I go there. I don't need the extra turn meter, I've got enough accuracy. I could reduce accuracy to give him damage. I could go defense tree for whatever reason, maybe the retribution. Kind of unsure, so either way, we're going to take him into clan boss. Well, what I'll do first is I'll show you his build as in full stats, his HP, kind of how he's looking. The game is extremely laggy at the moment, but it's a pretty decent build. I only had to remove one item, and it was Ruel's gloves. But nothing's glyphed, 43,000 HP, slightly lower than Occult Brawler, but we'll see again. This will be the very first clan boss one. So we're going to go in. We'll probably be in for like 10 turns or so. We'll jump to the end, come back in with the damage, and then we'll see kind of how it looks. 2500 attack, 1500 defense. If I could get lower, I would. Its defense substats are just what they are. 115 speed, 84% crit, which I'm bloody surprised with. 222% crit damage, 316 accuracy. So potentially this can be okay. I'm not saying it's going to be a one-key team. And what I'm saying is, it's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. Now, depending on affinity, it might work, it might not, I have no idea. Ooh, it's force, which is, I believe, is good. Got 2 keys, 88. I did 45 and 42 earlier. Are we doing nightmare? I don't believe so. I mean, could we do nightmare? We could always. I mean, maybe if I'd done nightmare yet. Yes, because I did the 1 key and it messed up. So ultra nightmare it is. I'm sorry, brawler man. You've got to go. Geomancer, the unbooked Geomancer. I mean, I got up to 6 stars. I did. Granted, I got the masteries during clan versus clan. Yeah, we cannot have your aura screwing up HP. I could use the books, but we'll see. This is the first test run. I'm pretty excited about doing this. It was really difficult between Madame Ceres, who I could put accuracy for days on, or do we go for this bad mama jamma here? So let's do the normal setup. So combat tactics. It looks like the champion. Only 1 champion's changed, but it looks like a complete different team, which is causing me to think, what the fuck am I doing? Huh. Okay, you can take your A1. Can we place that HP burn? Yes. Booyah! Okay, let the damage commence. A1, we need your heal coming up, I believe. Next, yes, because Monitor, Brachus are going to heal. Okay, I mean, yeah, okay. And interesting to see how this works out. Some poison, so we're going to heal with Siphon, some nice healing there. 6 hitter on the A2, which is a good backup. It guarantees you ain't going to die. We should be okay if this stun is not okay. We blocked it. Let's see how we get on with auto. 2 million damage turn 3, so wait till we get hit. I want to see procs. I want to see the slams. Please, okay, 75, 25, blah blah blah. I mean, let's see how he gets on. If we can proc War Master, get some RNG, this could be quite nice. I'm hoping this run does not mess up. Hopefully, because we have the right affinity, being Geomancer, that maybe will solve the issue. So we're now good for Spirit. No, Spirit is the only one that messes me up because of that damn decreased speed. Honestly, a damn pain in the ass that is. Bloody hate it. It's the very first one. We'll see how the damage looks. The damage is going to be how the damage is. I mean, we could technically book Geomancer, but he's unbooked. Interesting to see how low the damage is with an unbooked Geomancer as compared to a booked Geomancer. So we'll jump back in from this clan boss fight at approximately turn 45 or so. We'll check the damage, and as a treat we may throw some books in it, because, you know, what the hell. But guys, we're going to just jump ahead, turn count wise. I'll see you then. Hey guys, turn count 44, and I think it's safe to say Geomancer is pretty damn good. We have a 2 key Ultra Nightmare situation with no books, so we're not going for the 1 key with no books due to the HP burn not being on. The screen looks weird. The screen looks proper weird. Due to the HP burn not being on for the whole time, But if you've just got your man-eater, you have a Painkeeper, and you have Geomancer, you can potentially safely 2-key, depending on your gear, where you're at and so forth, 3-key Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss, relatively easy. So that's pretty good information, I would think. I'm interested to see the damage, because when the HP burn goes up, there's several 75k hits or 25s, so there's pretty decent damage. And this Unbooked Geomancer, I never really do force. I recently built Altan, but he's now going to be replaced. So this is my best force, my highest ever force clan boss key, which is pretty damn good. If it's 40 million, let's see the slams. Come on, 207, 103. So 7 million Unbooked is not that bad. 10 million from Brachus, 10 million from Fane, 7 mil from Maneater, and 5 mil from Painkeeper. And Force Clan Boss, that is not that bad. It would be very interesting to see it on Void, just for that differential in affinity. That would be extremely interesting. So let's go off the screen, because you're pissing me off now. The game is so laggy. Sometimes it's so laggy, it is just damn irritating. So come on, before you really get on my last nerve, I'm going to push. I will exit the game to prove a point. So click on Tavern, and is the game becoming so laggy we have to exit? Possibly. Okay guys, I tell you what, due to technical difficulties, if you have Geo Unbooked, you can get masteries for him. Then you can safely 2-key, 3-key Ultra Nightmare Clan Boss. It is quite ridiculous damage for the very first key in Clan Boss. To have 40 million on force is truly quite humbling. My highest key ever. So I'm going to end the video here, reload the client. I will throw books into him, see if I can get a cooldown for his HP burn, and we're going to see how much the damage increases if we can get that 3-turn consistency with potentially a Master Hexer or something thrown on top of that. So this one was fun for me. I hope it was fun for you. That was Geomancer in his very first clan boss key. That's the gear. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe, keep on raiding. I'll put some books into him, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.